Hello, friends. Are you ready for a story today? In the wide, golden savanna, beneath the shade of a giant baobab tree, lived a little rabbit with bright eyes and twitching ears. One hot afternoon, Rabbit's tummy gave a loud rumble. Rumble, rumble, rumble. Rabbit held his belly and groaned. "Oh dear, I'm so hungry. I need something tasty to eat." Across the wide, rushing river, Rabbit spotted something wonderful. Tall, green vegetables, fat, juicy yams, and bright orange carrots shining in the sun. Rabbit's mouth watered. He licked his lips. If only I could reach those carrots. He closed his eyes and daydreamed. In his mind, he saw himself riding on top of a giant yam like a horse, floating on a river of soup made from carrots, chewing and munching all day. Crunch, munch, chew. Crunch, munch, chew. But when Rabbit opened his eyes, the dream vanished, and he saw crocodiles. Their sharp eyes glowed just above the water. Their long teeth sparkled in the sunlight. Rabbit's ears drooped. "Oh no, if I try to swim, they'll eat me in one bite." Just then, a little bird fluttered by and called out, "Rabbit, don't try to cross the river. The crocodiles are waiting for you." Rabbit only smiled. "Don't worry, bird. I may be small, but I am clever." A tortoise passed by slowly, carrying his heavy shell. "Rabbit," he said, "why don't you wait? I crossed this river in 3 whole days, slowly but safely." Rabbit shook his head. "3 days? I can't wait that long. My tummy is empty now." The tortoise sighed. "Be careful, Rabbit. Crocodiles are tricky." Rabbit's nose twitched. "Tricky? Huh! Let's see who is trickier." Rabbit hopped boldly to the riverbank and called out in his loudest voice, "Mighty crocodiles of the river, hear me!" At first, nothing happened. The water was still. So Rabbit shouted again, "Mighty crocodiles of the river, hear me!" This time, the water began to bubble. One crocodile lifted his head, then another, and another. Soon, dozens of crocodiles stared at Rabbit with hungry eyes. One licked his lips. A tasty rabbit's neck. Another said, "Wait, let's hear what he wants." But one suspicious crocodile frowned. "This rabbit is up to something. I don't trust him." Rabbit puffed out his chest. "I bring a message from the king of the animals. He is planning a great feast, and he needs me to count all of you." The crocodiles gasped. "A feast? With fish? With meat? With us?" Rabbit nodded. "But first, I must count you." The crocodiles whispered among themselves, then agreed. Rabbit said, "Please line up across the river, nose to tail, so I can count you properly." One by one, the crocodiles swam into place, making a long, scaly bridge. Rabbit hopped onto the first back. He raised his paw. 1, hop. 2, hop. 3. Children, can you count with Rabbit? Let's try together. 4, 5, 6, 7. Rabbit paused and scratched his head. Oh dear, I think I counted wrong. I must start again. The crocodiles groaned, but they agreed. Fine, count us again. So Rabbit began once more. 1, 2, 3, 4. The crocodiles grew impatient. One shouted, "Hurry up, Rabbit!" Another said, "No, slower. I want to be counted properly." Rabbit only smiled and counted again. 1, 2, 3. Halfway across the river, Rabbit's ears twitched. He heard the suspicious crocodile whisper, "When he finishes counting, we'll all turn and snap." Rabbit pretended not to hear. He hopped carefully, laughing nervously. "Don't wiggle, Mr. Crocodile. Your back is slippery." One crocodile splashed his tail. Rabbit almost slipped. "Oh no! Whoops!" But he caught himself just in time. Children, shall I keep counting? Yes? Let's finish together. 7, 8, 9, 10. At last, Rabbit reached the far bank of the river. Rabbit hopped onto dry land, safe and sound. He turned to the crocodiles, wiggled his tail, and shouted, "Thank you for being my bridge, but there is no feast. I only wanted to cross the river." The crocodiles roared with anger. "You tricked us!" They splashed their tails, snapping their jaws. The suspicious crocodile growled, "I knew he was lying. Next time, Rabbit, we will not be fooled." But Rabbit was already munching on a big, crunchy carrot. Crunch, munch, chew. Crunch, munch, chew. He laughed and said, "Next time I'll be even cleverer." Rabbit sat under a shady baobab tree, his paws full of carrots and yams. He said proudly, "The crocodiles were strong, but my clever mind was stronger. Brains can solve problems that strength alone cannot." The bird landed nearby and chirped, "You really are clever, Rabbit." The tortoise nodded slowly. "Sometimes slow and steady works, but sometimes cleverness is fastest of all." Rabbit winked. Clever and full. So, children, what do you think? If Rabbit had tried to swim, would he have survived? If Rabbit had fought the crocodiles, would he have won? No. But because he used his clever mind, he found a way. So remember this. Even if you are small or others seem stronger, your brain can help you solve big problems. And that is the tale of the clever rabbit and the crocodile bridge. Bye-bye. Till next time.